Okay, everyone. So I saw Twilight, and it was pretty good. If you're fucking high on crack, like, what was that shit? Bella has to be the most boring character I have ever seen, and her plot choices make no fucking sense. Like, Stephanie Meyer is clearly not even thinking when she made this. I mean, really. Okay, so the movie starts off really shitty. And what happens is she's in with her dad, no problem with that. She moves in there. And she's going to a new school. Now, at this new school, um, she's going to school with a bunch of guys, everyone's like, oh, Bella, I want to meet you. Enough. And then she's not really all. Then it goes just from bad to worse. Like, um, nothing. Like, she treats these people like doesn't really care about them now, and they were all being nice to her, and then she just goes after Edward. Now, to be fair, even if they were nice to her at first, I it probably wouldn't happen. She'd have to go out of her way to try to meet people. It made no sense to go after Edward just because of his looks. I mean, come on, get real. You don't just go at. I mean, actually, I let the females come to me. I'm a geek. I rock the pens in the pocket. You know, and if they don't come after me, so be it. If they do, well, which I've met one who I think seems to be interested in me. I'll talk to her and see if we can get something going. Um, but she just went after the guy and didn't make any sense. It really didn't. You know, and then after that, he goes into the sunlight and oh, he sparkles. Vampires don't sparkle in the sun, okay? They wither away and fucking die. Is he gonna be like on steroids if you tie a strand of garlic cloves around him? I don't know. It, it's just, it's a really, really bad movie. And then after that, he flies around with her. Okay, vampires can fly. I know that. But, and then after that and all that shit, in the movie, at a prom scene, Jacob says something. Jacob wasn't even an important character. I mean, I didn't see what he really did. Okay, he gave her the 3-on-tree truck. Okay, and then they're saying, nice car. I don't know if that was sarcastic or serious, but a 3-on-tree unsynchronized transmission, old beat up truck is not something I want to drive, really. I don't know how to drive an unsynchronized transmission, unfortunately. I know how to drive a stick. That's my big automotive complaint. But anyway, that's probably about the only thing interesting I found in that movie as an automotive junkie. Okay? So, or someone who likes cars. I wouldn't want to drive an unsynchronized transmission. It'd get sort of not fun to drive after a while. Or, sort of inconvenient, tedious to have to double clutch. But my point about the movie, let's get back to that this movie was shitty, was after they go to the prom, and then they just like kiss and they just sort of leave it in the air for the next. Look, you don't really leave it up in the air for the next movie. I guess you do, but the reason it was so bad was because after that, it's like they end the movie at just a prom. It's just kind of stupid, man. Why don't just make a good ending? Like a good place to end, not prom, man. I mean, I could see if you have like a wedding proposal or something, but you know, I don't. And in the end, after the movie was over, I was just realized, wow, that was a 2-hour movie, and nothing happened in the entire movie. I mean, nothing. I mean, there wasn't shit that happened. I mean, I've seen shitty movies where shit happens in the movie. Like, the number 20, I guess that number 23, that was a shitty movie. You can just sort of laugh at it. You know, shit happened in the movie. Like, he found out he wrote the book was something he bought in the shop, and he wrote his own book and didn't even know he wrote the book. Okay, it was pretty stupid, but something fucking happened in that movie. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this movie, nothing even happened of any remote significance. Okay, so here's my guys. Okay, you should watch this movie maybe just to see how shitty it is. Like, as I said, I would rather just like sit in jail for 2 hours and like not even do anything. I mean, at least I can have coherent thoughts. That's how bad this movie is. Like, I'm serious. And okay, I understand it's a romantic movie. I'm a guy. I'm not gonna get a romantic movie. Kind of obvious. I've seen romantic movies. I haven't really seen, but I can understand how some romantic movies would appeal to women, and maybe even some men. Not saying anything bad about the guys that they appeal to, but you know, this one was a fucking piece of shit. You know, nothing fucking happened. What else was there to say about? I don't see why you need to see a movie because there's someone hot in there. Okay, I wouldn't go out and see a movie just because Taylor Vixen's in it. Okay, yeah, she's hot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but the movie's a piece of shit. Maybe, you know. I'm not hating on Robert Pattinson. I mean, actually, he hated the character Edward Cullen. He said in an interview. So, hats off to him for that. Guys, just don't watch it because your girlfriend I guess you can. I don't know. Just tell you know. I mean, nothing even happened. Honestly, it was that bad. Like, if you really. I just don't see why you'd watch a movie because there's someone hot in there. Seriously, go look at some porn, okay? I mean, at least you get to see them naked. I mean, if you want to, that's cool. I mean, you just see random ass hot people all the time. Big fucking deal. The next thing is, if the chick were played by Betty White in a movie, and she's meant to fit the role, and the whole point is about a really old granny, and it's supposed to be funny, I'll watch the movie, okay? There's not a... I could watch a movie where every single character in the movie is a guy. As long as it's a good movie, I don't really give a shit, okay? It's just so stupid. And just... the people have to watch a movie like that, you know, just because there's a hot guy or whatever in it. Seriously, watch a movie with a fucking plot, okay? Or at least maybe some cool action shit or something that's fucking funny, you know. It doesn't have to have a great plot, but as long as it's fucking funny, you know, or has a point. This movie had no fucking point. And the reason Stephanie Meyer made it was just stupid. I mean, who cares? You have a dream like that where you get laid. I've had them. You get up, and just say, fuck it. Go about your day. Well, I guess that's all on YouTube's strict 10-minute policy, so I'm out of time. So that's really all I got to say for that. It's a really shitty movie, and I guess you should watch it to see how shitty it really is.